Welcome to another episode of The Modern Moron. Today we check back in to see what's going on in Colorado with our friend, stand-up comedian Christine Lederman. Yes, she does have a day job until she gets discovered and hits it big. The hotel business during a pandemic is like a lot of other businesses, not very good. However, for some reason, they need to stay open, and Christine is an executive in the hospitality business. She tells us what it's like, including guests checking in for, air quotes, several weeks, presumably to quarantine themselves before heading home, wherever that may be. How would you like to work in housekeeping at this time? Or, now that I think about it, any time? Cleaning up after people? There's another group of heroes in this pandemic. We wrap up reminiscing about our mutual friend, Will Forte, who is the voice of Shaggy in the upcoming Scooby Doo movie and is working on a second MacGruber. If you're a fan of MacGruber like me, I'll have more news about that at the end of this episode. And Christine and I start off talking about a Zoom meeting Passover, which immediately gets me talking about Chuck Heston, like the greatest Jewish, not Jewish guy in the Ten Commandments. It's Corona COVID Commandments in Colorado on The Modern Moron. Thanks for listening. Are you doing any Zoom meetings socially to keep in touch with people? I know a few people that are doing games.
Yes. I had Passover on Zoom with my family.
Oh, is that like password?
No, Passover. It's a celebration of the Jews.
Oh, hey, I know Charlton Heston movies.
Let my people go.
Yes, of course. Let my people go.
So let it be written.
Charlton Heston.
So let it be done.
I made my daughter watch that movie this year.
You did?
Oh, yeah, I absolutely made her watch it.
The Lord of hosts will do battle for us.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
an old one.
Oh, my. And, by the way, 3.5 hours long.
Behold his mighty hand.
I forgot how long that movie is.
That was torture for her.
God opened the sea with the blast of his nostrils.
It was a little bit torturous, but still a pretty interesting story, beautifully shot.
Uh-huh.
And whenever they would show the vastness of all the people, like the exodus, literally, of the Jews leaving Egypt,
Lead them through the midst of the waters.
I would tell her, because she's used to seeing CGI stuff when you see mass
Yeah.
hundreds and hundreds of people. I said, there was no CGI. Old Cecil B. DeMille had to hire hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of people and coordinate them to choreograph that kind of stuff. She wasn't all that impressed, by the way.
Well, I get it. My dad used to make us watch Dr. Zhivago when we were little, which was way too long, though, when you're like 8 years old. It was just too long.
Yeah. Yeah,
No.
that was... There's a beautiful woman, Omar Sharif, and who was the lead? The woman in that was very beautiful. I forget what her name is. Oh, come on. Now I have to look. Dr. Zhivago. Is it S.H.?
Mary Steenburgen.
No, that's a... Mary Steenburgen would not be happy that you said that.
And that I mispronounced her name. She also wouldn't be happy about that.
Yes.
She's a sweetheart, though.
Mary Steenburgen?
Yeah.
You know her? Have you ever worked with her? Or?
My mom's worked with her. So, my mother's a makeup artist.
Okay.
I've met her a few times. I used to work out at Gold's Gym, and she and Ted worked out there.
Julie Christie.
Oh, yes. That's right.
Very beautiful. in
Yes.
Dr. Zhivago.
Wasn't she in Heaven Can Wait? That's Julie Christie too, right?
Was Julie Christie in Heaven Can Wait?
I think so. I think she was the love interest for Warren Beatty. Beatty or Beatty?
Beatty. Heaven Can Wait, 1978. And you're absolutely right on. Warren Beatty, Julie Christie, and James Mason.
Oh, I love him.
James Mason. So, the hotel is open. What's the occupancy right now?
We actually just hit 20%, which is huge in our chain of hotels. A lot of hotels have closed down, and I found a new group to bring in, new account in this crazy time.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got about, to let you know what 20% is, I have 133 rooms, and we've got about 19 of those booked.
Now, that's really good for this pandemic time.
Yes.
But in normal times, that would be terrible, right? You want to be at
Oh my
80, 90%
gosh.
occupancy, right?
Exactly. At least in the
Yeah.
90. Yes. And
Yeah.
it's weird. I basically just quarantine in my office, but every time I go out of it, I've got to put gloves on. I can't touch the handle. Then I got to use a paper towel to turn the sink on. Then you wash your hands and you're like, oh, now you got to turn it off. So you got to get another paper towel, let the water run, turn the sink off. There's just all these.
And the people working the front desk, are they wearing masks and gloves as well?
No, they're not. They wash their hands a lot.
What?
I know. Oh, yeah.
Why aren't they wearing masks?
Well, to be honest, there's like nobody that really goes through the lobby. They have plexiglass around the front desk now that they put up.
Oh, okay.
So should somebody check in and they want to spit while they're talking, it'll hit the plexiglass. But yeah, they're not
So
wearing
should they
masks.
want to spit?
Yes.
Not inadvertently, but want to spit. So that's a thing that happens at your hotel.
Yes. These prices
People
are
just
terrible.
Wow. That's not the rate I was quoted over the phone.
But the hotel it's so creepy because nobody's there. So there's this eerie, weird feeling. I'm waiting for those little shining twins. Yes, it is. It's totally empty.
Here's Johnny.
And usually it's just 2 employees in the entire hotel.
And how many rooms again is it?
133.
Wow.
We had to let go of a lot of people.
Is there a restaurant open in the hotel?
No, there's not anymore. We had a restaurant and bar, which we closed. There was a big breakfast buffet, which is closed down.
If someone's staying there, the people that are staying there, how do they get their meals?
Well, they have full kitchens in the rooms, so they can have.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But we also do like a to-go breakfast where they can pick up a breakfast sandwich, but no loitering. You gotta eat it in your room.
What types of people are coming into Denver and staying right now that are still traveling?
Okay, so we have private pilots. There's still a lot of private planes flying in, and I'm close to a little airport. So I have the pilots staying with us. There are some local crackheads, since the rates are so low. They're booking the rooms to do some drugs and then hang out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And ruin our rooms after that.
I want some crack.
And then there's
Crack.
people that are traveling that need to quarantine for a few weeks. We've had a few people come in from DC and China, and they need to basically either be sick or get sick at our hotel. So it's a real treat.
And has that happened?
I don't know. We don't know.
Then when somebody either admittedly or otherwise says, I want to stay in your hotel for 2 or 3 weeks, okay, this person's probably quarantining themselves. How is that room cleaned afterwards?
Well, I've been advising, of course, me getting involved where I shouldn't. I've been advising the housekeepers. Actually, there's only 2 left, just to basically do not touch the room if you think there's a chance of somebody with the virus in it.
Don't even go in.
Yeah, like if they want their room cleaned, leave a bottle of Clorox and a sponge outside the door and some towels. And then we had one room where we thought the person was sick and we just left it for weeks and weeks. We can leave it dirty because we don't need the rooms.
But now, if you leave a bottle of Clorox at the door, do you have to put a post on it saying, do not gargle? For our
Yes,
president?
exactly.
Not for gargling?
Only for enemas, no gargling.
Oh my gosh. Crazy town.
I know. What?
Do the housekeepers wear masks when they go in to clean a room?
Yes, they do.
That's kind of scary.
Oh,
You
beyond.
have no idea who stayed there.
I feel so bad
Now
for
that
them.
I think about it, it would be that way. But it would be that way anyway. Now that it's to the forefront of our minds, these poor women. I shouldn't say women because that's
chauvinist
sexist.
pig.
Yeah.
But the housekeeper goes into a room. God only knows what happened the night before.
Oh, so you just don't want a black light.
Yeah, I guess you don't. Your hotel, would you consider it, or what does it consider itself? 3-star hotel, 4-star hotel, or 5-star hotel?
A 4-star hotel.
A 4-star. Now, a 5-star hotel, I believe, has to have 2 restaurants, right?
Yes.
You have to have a fine dining restaurant and a
spa.
not so fine. Oh, you have to have a spa as well.
You do. Yep.
That's what makes it a 5-star. What is a 4-star?
4-star is a bar, restaurant, and a nice hotel.
What qualifies as a nice hotel? Square footage per like the
It's
size
not a
of the
Quality
room.
Inn.
Ew.
It's not a Quality Inn.
Yes.
So if it's a 3-star, it's probably Best Western or a Quality Inn or Motel 6.
Those will be 2.
Oh, those are 2-star.
Yeah, those are 2 stars.
Okay, and this is a 4-star.
I mean, it is nice. It's a nice hotel, and it's very clean and new. Everything's been remodeled.
Then there used to be James Brolin played. It was it just called Hotel? And James Brolin was the hotel manager.
Oh, that's right.
Okay. Am I aging myself too much? You're just a young gal.
And he had a beard,
Hotel.
a very beautiful beard.
Yeah, 1983. There he is, 1983 Hotel with James Brolin.
Oh,
Who else starred in that show?
a lady named Christine.
Connie Selica. Remember Connie Selica? She was quite a looker.
I don't remember
Good times.
Connie Selica.
You don't remember Connie Selica? I do. I remember her.
What else was she in?
Connie Selica was also in, in the 80s, The Great American Hero, I think.
Yes, she was in Greatest American Hero.
She was the love interest on The Greatest American Hero.
The dark hair and light blue eyes.
Yes.
Okay.
Brunette, yeah. All right. So that's 2 pretty successful series. She was on Greatest American Hero from 81 to 86 and Hotel from 83 to 88. Well, she was busy in the 80s and then...
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air.
Yeah, everybody knows that. Oh, boy. Memory lane.
I just realized how great it would be when you run into an ex to now say, to be introduced as a former love interest. Or you could run into, like, say, your ex-wife or ex-husband with their new wife. Say, hello, I was John's former love interest. I'm Christine.
That's how you would interject yourself into the
Yes, I need to be introduced as
picture.
A former love interest.
Oh,
Or I would say, this is Christine, my former love interest.
Yes, you would say that.
What if I just flat out said, this is Christine, my former sex partner?
Ooh. Oh, God.
It's
That
the
doesn't
same.
sound meaningful enough.
No, it doesn't.
It's the same thing, but sex partner sounds clinical.
Or
My former
a
love
paid
interest.
profession.
Wow. So I take it you haven't been dating lately.
No. Well,
Wow. What is dating going to be like after
I
this?
know.
I tell you one person it's not going to change for, and you're talking to him.
That's not true.
I don't date.
Open your door
fact,
right
I would
now.
go- I can open my door naked, and there will be nothing happening.
You know there could be a lady standing outside.
I doubt it. I can safely say that my life has not changed all that much since the pandemic, other than working more from home.
Yeah, tell me about your
mean,
life during this pandemic.
My life? It's the same. If I don't have my daughter, I'm on the couch or wandering around the house looking for my keys, my wallet, or my phone.
I'm old.
Just kind of wandering back and forth up and down the hall. All right, where are my keys?
How about the
I
food
go for a walk every
selection?
day.
Yeah, walking is big. And then
Cereal.
eBay. Cereal? Okay.
Oh, eBay. What's the latest things you're searching for on eBay?
It's boring stuff like Bobby Brown's. I've been frantically searching for a lip color that went out of stock. So I've been looking, and I found it. Now I'm
And it's
forwarding
called Bobby
it.
Brown?
It's a Bobby Brown color. It's a lipstick from
Who's Bobby Brown? Isn't he a...
Yeah, he is a rap star that's married to Whitney Houston, but this is also
Right.
Bobby Brown, the makeup artist. There's a famous makeup artist named Bobby Brown.
different person?
Yeah, very different.
Okay. All right. I was going to say. And is that the name of the color, Bobby Brown?
No, it's pale pink number 21. So I've been obsessed with finding it, and I've found some. So that's what I've been searching for.
Pale pink number 21. And if you took that pale pink 21 into Walgreens, you couldn't just walk along and go, that's pretty close.
I've done
See,
it.
that's what I do. I do treat it like I'm going to Home Depot. Looks good to me.
Hey, stupid.
Can't you get reasonably close without having to investigatively search eBay for Pale Pink 21 by Bobby Brown?
No. No, it's gotta be Bobbi Brown.
I really know how to demean it, don't
Yes.
I?
But then
I'm
who
sorry.
needs lipstick? I'm wearing a mask when I go out.
That's true. You have to actually dress up you have to look presentable and nice, right? Every day.
I have been wearing jeans almost every day. I don't see any clients. I don't go out and do sales calls. I just sit in my office and maybe see one other employee. So I'm wearing jeans to work.
Is the hotel manager there?
Yeah, but I'm one of the executives as well.
Big deal.
Oh, yeah.
So if I came into town, you could set me up with a room and we could have a little tete-a-tete.
Yep, we could.
Did I pronounce that right?
Titties.
Okay. Oh.
Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm sure.
You little love.
Do you know the last time I saw a naked woman? Oh my God.
You little pencil neck.
We shouldn't go down this road for a conversation.
Yeah.
It's just it's too pathetic.
You can edit it out, but this is ridiculous. You should be seeing naked women all the time.
Why? Why should I be seeing naked women all the time?
Because don't men need that in their life?
I mean, if it was really important to me, I would probably do something about it, wouldn't I?
Yeah. But at least you were divorced.
Yeah. Why is that a good thing?
It's a very good thing. It sucks to not have been divorced.
You did mention that one time. It's like,
Yes.
because you had the forethought not to enter a bad marriage, you have that held against you.
I do.
That's not fair.
Because I didn't have a failed marriage. I get it held against me.
Yeah. How is it that a failed marriage is somehow something that you want to have on your resume as opposed to not married at all? That's kind of crazy.
I know, as opposed to making wise decisions.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unfair.
So what
Anything
are
else
you?
wanna? Yes.
Yeah, what are you eating though? Are you hoarding food, or what are you doing about food? Is it getting delivered?
No, I do go to the grocery store once a week. Do you get groceries delivered? I mean, if you're out, you might as well go to the grocery store.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I was getting them delivered, and now since I'm already out and in the car, I'm going to the grocery store like once a week, maybe.
Do you wear a mask going in?
Oh yeah, wear a mask and gloves.
And are there other people shopping, walking up and down the aisles without a mask?
Just the millennials.
I don't know what's going on in their head, but it apparently doesn't apply to them. No mask, no gloves, nothing.
Yeah, if they're not wearing a mask or gloves now, that looks weird. Like, what is wrong?
It does,
with you?
and I like, yeah.
It's
And
offensive.
they make no eye contact.
No.
So,
Yeah,
that's a sore spot with me.
This all happened recently. I mean, we weren't wearing masks last month. I was wearing gloves, and then the mask started really big here about, I think it's been about 3 weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even tell what time it is anymore. Each day now is like a week.
I know.
But I'm glad that people are wearing them. It makes you feel better.
Makes you feel better that when you have gloves on?
I feel like I look prettier with one on.
Gloves?
The
Or a
mask and gloves. Yeah. Both. The mask, the gloves. You feel more protective.
Not a mask. I'm going to get a mask that has big, juicy lips on it. Big, juicy, and it's going to have pale pink number 21 on the lips.
Mine is so cool. I have flames on my mask. It's a filtration mask
Really?
that construction workers wear.
Oh, and it's got flames on it. Look at you.
Yeah. I'll send you a picture of what I looked like when I went into Costco.
Can you
Chewy.
send me a picture of you in a nightie, in a negligee, wearing the mask
That's disgusting.
with flames on it? That's what I'd really
Yeah.
like.
Let me just see
Awesome.
if my uncle is here to take that picture.
Never mind.
Good one. Good one. I will have to say I'm cooking more. I've cooked a couple of dishes. I made a gigantic pot of minestrone soup
Ooh.
that I found out my daughter doesn't like minestrone soup. So now I'm stuck eating a load of minestrone soup, which I've frozen more than half of it.
Oh, she doesn't like it.
No, because there's too many vegetables in it. Like she's like, you're not kidding me. I see the spinach and green beans and carrots.
What?
You're not fooling me.
Loser.
So she just eats the noodles out of it. That's it.
The noodles and maybe the little white cannelli. What kind of beans are? Some kind of a white bean.
Cannoli.
Yeah. See.
Sì, va bene.
You know who I spoke to recently is Cheryl Hines.
Oh, you did? Oh,
Remember
you saw
Cheryl?
her, right? Yeah, of course, I remember
I saw her
Cheryl.
recently, and I mean, now's a good time to snag a celebrity for your podcast because they're quarantined. I'm supposed to talk to Will Forte next week.
You are? That's great, Smitty.
Yeah. All these movies are getting released early, right? Straight to video, straight to streaming or whatever they're calling it. And I guess there's a new Scooby Doo movie coming out that is all animated, and Will's the voice of Shaggy.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
I guess our new movie is an origin story.
Every hero should have one.
I want The Rock to play me.
Never gonna happen.
Will Forte is Shaggy Rogers. Zac Efron is Fred Jones.
I never knew Shaggy's last name.
I didn't either.
Did you know he was Shaggy Rogers?
I had no idea it was Shaggy Rogers.
There goes Shaggy Rogers and Scooby. Those guys. Nobody knows.
Hey, Rogers.
Yeah.
Hey, Rogers, yeah.
Oh, that's great. You're going to talk to Will. Tell him I said hello.
I certainly will. I see announced. I see MacGruber too.
Oh,
I guess a second MacGruber is going to come out.
that is great news.
Did
Yeah,
you-
that was such a funny movie.
It was funny. Yeah, I wonder if he's going to get
That's really funny.
Christian Wig again.
That was a funny movie.
My daughters met him, and I've played the clip of him creating a diversion where he's walking back and forth with a stalk of celery sticking out of his ass. And then a couple of scenes later, he takes a bite off the end of it, and somebody goes, "Ew." He says, "Hey, I washed it." That's so gross.
I love,
Will
I
Forte.
love how they have the Miata. You think he's going to come out in this amazing car?
Yeah, that's worth a rewatch if you're in quarantine. Is to rewatch MacGruber.
I agree.
So there you have it. The new Scooby Doo movie, simply called Scoob, goes straight to video on demand on May 15th, due partially to the success of Trolls World Tour's VOD release. That's video on demand for you in the entertainment biz. And as if that isn't exciting enough, Will Forte will be on this intimate little podcast very soon. What do you think of that? Yeah, the three of us will have Will Forte all to ourselves. We'll find out about Scoob and the new MacGruber project, not to mention the fact that Will Forte is engaged. Congratulations, Will and Olivia, his fiancée. They met on the French Riviera during the Cannes Film Festival on Leo DiCaprio's yacht. Doesn't that sound crazy? It should, because that's not at all what happened. But that's what news sources like to conjure up, so I thought I'd give it a shot. They actually met at a concert, which is still pretty cool. I bet they were both backstage or something crazy like that. My thanks to Christine Lederman for checking in with us. Hope you get to do stand-up again real soon, Christine. And as for you, thank you for listening as always, and we'll see you next time on The Modern Moron.
Important, yeah, probably, yeah.
You think MacGruber is an important film?
Yeah, I think those are the best couple words.
I mean, it's fantastic.
Do you want a little sneak peek?
Sure. I mean, we would.
Just a tiny. Okay, get up here. You have to help me out here.
Okay, now this
is like a little sliver of dialogue that'll kind of give you an idea of the high-minded and complex direction that we're taking the MacGruber character.
Yeah. This is MacGruber's like MacGyver. He saves the world always last minute, and he's
Yeah. So for the purposes of this, you will be Kristen Wiig's character of Vicky St. Elmo.
Vicky St. Elmo.
I will be Will Forte's character of MacGruber. And
this is so cool.
Here are your lines.
I'm honored.
Study them.
Okay.
Line.
Okay.
So take a look at that.
I'm the highlighted one there.
You're the highlighter. I'm highlighted here.
Okay. Right.
So all you have to know for this is that Vicky, MacGruber, and Piper have just foiled an evil plot, and Vicky and I are in a celebratory embrace. Okay, so
Yep.
So you ready?
Yep.
And it begins.
We did it. We did it.
We really did.
Well, my love, now that that's over, I think it might be time for a little R&R.
Yeah, I could use a little rest and relaxation.
No. The other R&R. Ramming and rimming.
Scene.